I hope it works. It was the network. Oh, so disappointed it went off. I hope people come back. I really hope people come back. So I've tried, I'm trying again. But I'm live and saying I'm so I hope people come back. Please come back. Is it much more clearer? Oh, come back, please. Come back. Only one person's watching. I'm sorry, guys. It just went off. Definitely, it was the what? It was the network. Actually, this is much more clearer. So I hope you can come back. I hope you can come back, guys. If you see what this one is, I was just there doing the chicken feed. So come back, let's chat, let's discuss, let's talk about how we're preparing for Christmas. Come on. Yeah, thank you very much, whoever's come back. I can see people have come back. Yeah, we're 3 of us now. Tell me who you are, where you're watching from. Please, let's interact. I don't know if I had Diana was on the line, Agro Hairstyle, Abdul. So I don't know if you've come back. If you have, just say hi. But I think this is much more clearer. What do you think? It was the network, guys. One of the things that we do in things I miss in the UK, stable internet, stable network. I do miss that. So, how are you preparing for Christmas? Somebody told me Saudi Agro Hairstyle said no, nothing in the UK, nothing in the. There's no preparation in Saudi. I can imagine. So, please come back. Let's watch. For myself, as I was saying, the last time we were the last time I was in Uganda for Christmas, it was nothing. Tried to do a turkey, ran out of gas in the middle of roasting the turkey. We had eventually to chop it up and we barbecue it. Came out okayish, but it was not bad. The beauty of it is like I was there with my siblings and we were laughing at it. We were laughing. Oh, remember this Christmas? Remember how it was? That's the beauty of it. Please let me know where you're watching from and give the video a big thumbs up. So the next Christmas I had in Uganda, I really came prepared. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have a lovely Christmas, and we did. So I came, this time actually when I came only with JJ. The girl stayed behind. So I came only with JJ. We went to Tsoro. There was a refugee camp, and we spent our Christmas day, during the day, with the refugees. We just went there and interacted with them. It was beautiful. And so we come here to Uganda. Jeremiah is expecting the same thing. Mommy, let's go to Solo, let's have Christmas in Solo, let's do this, and I would love to do it. But of course, there's so many hurdles these days, which we can't do because so many hurdles. So we can't. With 3 of us watching, give it a thumbs up. Where are you watching me from? How are you? Whoever is here watching on the live, how are you doing? Me, I'm okay. It's a Sunday evening. I don't know if you can see how what time is it? 6 o'clock, and the sun is just like hitting up on me. So I thought, let me come and just discuss about how you prepare for Christmas. And before the other one went off, it just cut off. I was telling you how I'm preparing for this year's Christmas, and it's like nothing much to write home about. I'm home. Unlike when I would be in the UK, there's a time I was in the UK, and we normally used to go to relatives, and it was like a given. Christmas comes, you leave your home. I had a studio flat. My brother was living somewhere else. We go to relatives. So that particular Christmas, I rang on the 24th, knowing that on the 24th in the evening, hi, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. How am I doing with the live, Lynn? How am I doing, darling? Hi, my love. How are you? I'm just here talking about how I'm preparing for Christmas and just reminiscing. That's the word about my Christmases, like when I was away. So, how are you preparing for Christmas, Lynn? What are you doing? How are you going to have your twins with you? Yeah, I think you said you're going to stay at home with your twins and your neighbors yesterday. Yeah, you did. Yeah. How are your girls? My goodness me, were they drilling you yesterday, Auntie Lane? Yeah, I tell you, it's my daughter teaches mother. I'm learning from you. What you do is what I'm like, what you and what Lane does, do the same thing. But you have a different vibe. Everybody has got their own thing. Yes, so I was just saying, Glenn, that this year Christmas, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Of course, I've got quite a few relatives who have, like, some of them have told me come, and I'm like, okay, I'll see. I've got quite a few things to do. But I remember one day, Lynn, I was, and I don't know, yeah, Lynn is one who's there on her own. Lynn, one day I was in UK, and one particular Christmas, we always used to go to our relatives. We had quite a few older relatives, so always used to go there. So it was a given that I'm going to. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, darling. It was a given that I was going to go there for this Christmas, my brother and I. So, Lynn, do you know what happened? 24th, I always had, after work on 24th, I would go straight to one of those relatives. Because of Christmas Day in UK, there's no transport. And if you're going to use transport, you go on what they call it? You go on Uber, like not Uber, it used to be taxis at that time, cabs, CAB. Um, and it would be double the price. So we had to go the 24th, unless we had a car, which I didn't have at the time. So I ring up and I say, oh, hi, I'm on my way coming, but I'm still here. Is there anything particular that you want me to bring? They said, oh, where are you coming to? I said, I'm coming to your house for Christmas. I love the sound of the birds in the background. Lynn, there's a story about those birds. We are due to feed them, so they are washing the. Let me show you. They are washing the. You see, can you see them? I don't know if you can see them because of the sun. They are washing the feeders. So Lynn, I ring and I say, oh, I'm coming, like usual. And I had bought Christmas presents, wrapped them for everybody. They said, where are you coming? I said, oh, to the house. They said, we are not there. And I'm like, oh, okay. Listen to me, Lynn. I said, so where are we going? They said, for us, we are going to this and this person's outside London. I'm like, okay. I said, it's okay then, let me go to another relative's. She goes, I don't know if she's be there, just try her, but she may not be there as well. I said, oh, okay. I ring the person. Oh, sorry, we're going somewhere else as well. Lynn, I had not prepared to go anywhere. Lynn, I have never cried in my life the way I cried that time. I felt so alone. So of course my brother rings me, goes, okay, are you going to go to the relatives today or are you going to go tomorrow? I can pick, if you're going to go tomorrow, I'll come and pick you up. We are 5 of us, and we need 2 of us. We are 5 and only 2. Oh dear, up and down. So they said, oh, my brother then said, oh, I'll come and pick you up tomorrow because we are going to go we're going to go to so relatives. Are you going to go today or should I pick you up tomorrow? I said, there's nobody there. He goes, what do you mean? I said, both of them are not there. But you know how boys are like? He just took it in his stride. He goes, oh, all right then. Me, I stayed there crying, Lynn. I cried. Oh my goodness, that was my worst Christmas ever. So on the Christmas day itself, because I just went home and just slept. And because I hadn't prepared to be at home for Christmas, there was nothing prepared. So Christmas Day itself, I woke up, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and went back to bed, watching TV, crying. Later on in the afternoon, I just rang a friend of mine and one of the other relatives. So they used to live close to each other. And they're like, okay, we are home and everything. I said, okay. So I got a cab, doubled the price, went to that friend's house, a relative's house who was slightly closer, then went to a friend's house and my brother picked us to go to a party later. But that was my worst Christmas ever. Of course, from that time, I never used to, that was ever, so I made sure from that time that I would never depend on people to enjoy Christmas. So even now here, I am a bit, but I'm telling myself, no, I'm never going to go through that again, and I'm not going to depend on someone to have Christmas. And even if I was to have my Christmas here with my son, we will have a blast. I'll make sure it's a blast. Though I felt very alone on Christmas days the first 3 years after high school, but as time went on, I got used to being alone. Now it doesn't matter where Christmas finds me. Yeah, I can understand, because yeah, to me that was the first. No, it wasn't the first Christmas I felt lonely. No, it wasn't. Quite a few Christmases I would feel lonely because I would be the only one. Like I would have no mom, no dad, no siblings there. So I would be with other people who have got siblings and their parents. So I would feel lonely because of that. I'm like, oh, so and I would feel as if I'm like a side, what they call it, side, not a sidekick, like a side thing, a side wheel, something which is like there. Or I would be with people who were like, those who didn't have siblings would have their husbands and their children, and I would be there, no husband, no child, no boyfriend. So I would feel lonely in those terms. But I would try to make the best out of it. But that particular Christmas, I really vowed that I'll never depend on anybody to make me have a good Christmas. No. So we are four of us watching. I can only see Lynn. Who else is here, please? Come on. Show yourself up. Who are you? Where are you watching us from? Yeah. Now I have my girls, but when they are not here, I take little trips. Yeah. Better. Personally, for example, if I didn't have like other things to do, I would be somebody who, like you said, get some little money, go in a hotel and book in, have my swimming, literally make a day out of it. My last Christmas was in Kia some years ago. Oh, what happened, man? Were you on your own again? Yeah, what happened? Oh. Lynn, can you wait? So this is my Lynn and Lives, Lynn. Is there anyone I can add you, Lynn? Is there anyone I can add you now? Tell me, so I can add you and start talking. How can I do it? Show me, how can I do it, Lynn? How can I add you on? Where do I touch? Let me know. So yeah, what happened that Christmas? It would be good to add you on. So I was saying, yeah, so that was my worst Christmas ever. But when I came, one of the best Christmases I had, I was saying, is when I came here 2 years ago with JJ, like in Uganda, when I was an adult. We came here, we went to Kisoro, my mom's village, and we spent it with refugees from Congo. It was so wonderful. Jeremiah enjoyed himself so much, and he was so ecstatic and everything, interacting with the children. He couldn't believe. And we saw some of the children. One of them was, I think, about a few of them, 2, 3. There was a baby with no mom, dad, because as they were running away, either the parents died or they separated from their parents. So these children came, and people just found them on the street, on the way, and brought them. So Lynn, you can imagine. So when they are showing us a number of children, they're about 20 with no mom, no dad. I think the youngest was 1, if I can remember, and there's one who was 2, and I can remember the 2-year-old. My eyes would have. So what they say, this Kenyan girl took me to her home village in Hamba, but then they don't usually celebrate Christmas in her family. So we're busy hunting for water for the cows in the dry lands. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Oh. So you're not on your own, but of course, yeah, Christmas, I can imagine. Oh, bless you, sweetie. Tindlis, how are you? I wish you a Merry Christmas. You deserve all the best. I can't wait to relocate back as well. Seeing you achieve gives some of us hope. Tindlis, thank you very much. Where are you watching from? Please, Tindris, can you give me a last thumbs up? Just give me a like so other people can join us. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Now, what are you saying? Achieve. I don't know. I don't want to measure my achievement on other people, based on other people, and I want to be grateful for the small things, tintless. I want to be grateful for small things. And when I see where I started from to where I am now, for example, the beginning of the year, we had no gate. Oh, I'm gonna tell Protiki part. Mugabe, Muguname, yeah, alive. Yeah, alive. I'm telling my boys to keep quiet. I'm on alive. I swear I went to that outside African bathroom and cried. Lean, can you imagine? Sweetheart, I can imagine. And you know something, Lean? Connie, hello everyone. Hi, Connie, how are you? By the way, do we have any content creators here? Lynn is, has got the admin, so she can add you on if you are. Just tell us who you are. Blessed Lynn, you can imagine going there and crying. I can just imagine. Now I think if I ever go to anywhere during Christmas, I ask them, what are you preparing? What are you doing? Listen, Lynn, Christmas here is okay, but I think Christmas in the UK, because I don't know anywhere else you can hear. There is something about that. And when they say jingle bells, all the way, and they say, Mary's born child was born on Christmas Day, because of the coldness, it's cold, it's dark. And then there's so many lights. There's so many lights. So when they sing those songs, it's as if literally Jesus is being born there. So to me, if I was to say my best Christmases ever is there, I would love to have my Christmases in the UK, if I was to say. However, there it is a little bit more of stress, and you have to give children presents, because when they go to school, they are going to ask them, what did you get for Christmas? What is your Christmas present? Because JJ is asking me, Mom, what am I getting for Christmas? Even if I get some little man and give him, it will be okay here. But in UK, what can I give him? For example, like £2. You can't give him £2 and it's okay. But here, if I give him 10K, he would like, yeah. So so Lynn is telling me, after crying, I went and bought a kilo of meat and a kilo of rice and made pilau. They all enjoyed it and said I should be cooking every day. My heart broke my way. So I just don't mean to be very Mulikwazi, we're giving chickens food. Lynn, you can imagine our chickens. I'm asking. Lynn, I've got a story of the chickens. I'll tell you. Mulikwazi, Muga. Hasi. Mwabwire bihimba. Guys, I'm talking about my chickens. So I'm talking about my chickens. Lynn, these chickens of ours. Oh, we have to meet and talk about how. Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. Take as long. Let's see if you don't mind. Oh, let me see. There, the chickens are there. Okay, let me guys show. Lynn, if I live here for some reason, they what? The network is not good, because I tried earlier and it came off. So they are feeding the chickens there. He's washing those are the ones what we use for the chicken feeds, to wash the washers. And so I was asking them what we are giving them. We had given them beans and corn earlier, but the little ones have just managed to buy them some I've just managed to buy them some feeds, the little ones now, and so we are going to give them. But it's as if they have never eaten. These chickens can eat your life, honestly, if one is not careful. Anybody who likes cats? I don't know if can you see the cat there? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see the cat there. So on top of the car. So my Christmases in UK, I love them for myself, but not for what goes around it. For some, like the presents, you have to have so much. But I love the atmosphere, the coldness, the chillness of it. Like Christmas morning, if you're going to go to church, how chill it is, you know. Whereas here, I love the way I love Christmas here is the fact that we all dress up. It becomes like, wow, it's like more church orientated here. I love that. Hens can eat you. Lean, Lean, I am definitely going to have to come and we talk about these chickens. Hens, your mouth. Anyway, so there he's now giving them. Yeah, there we now you can see. See, those ones there, we've put kalimbwe, not kalimbwe, we've put husks, ebikuta, the ones he's feeding now, and they mixed the ebikuta with the actual ground, because there was there was a bit of cement, some form of cement, rough cement, but they mixed up the ebikuta with the ground. They keep digging. So there we are, looking for the evening. Wait and see how they look. If you don't look like that, Lynn says that she has Lucky, who's a bit funny. We have Snowy. We have definitely look him up. We had some chickens which died, and when they died, we gave them no, it's not going to clock now. Okay, I thought it's going to clock now. That's it. That's evening shift done. It's nice you are relaxed and enjoying your country. Yes, I am up to. Hi, how are you? Sorry, the last live we came in. Oh, I know what. I think the internet ran out, so I had to get another one. Yeah, internet ran out. I had to get another one, but I miss secure internet, which does not fluctuate. So I was telling their feeding is crazy. Their feeding is crazy. Anyway, Lynn, I am being patient. Let me see this lot, what comes out of them. Let me be patient. I thought, because when you think you're jumping from this, from that, I said, let me be patient, let me stick in there. That's why you see that I gave them beans and corn. Connie, my last Christmas here in Scotland, is having to go to work and struggle with how to get back home because Christmas bus service starts at 9 and not all buses are running. It's a nightmare. Connie, sorry, sweetheart, I can imagine. So in Scotland, you have bus service because in UK, in England, there is no service on Christmas at all. No trains, no buses, no underground, nothing. So one has got to get what they call it? One has got to get Uber, not Uber. We used to call them cabs. Of course, now when I was there, but now one's got to get Uber, and it will be double the price these days. I don't know if Uber will be double the price, but that's how it is. Connie, which part of Scotland are you in? And yes, I was the same. I used to work before I had kids. I used to work on Christmas days. And the reason I used to work is because I would get double pay. But also because I was saying earlier that I used to feel like a side wheel. And I don't remember people giving me Christmas presents, but I remember giving people Christmas presents. That's before my children born. Literally, I don't remember. I would buy people Christmas presents and everything, and I'd go and they'll be sharing Christmas, because you share Christmas presents and after sometimes, oh, happy Christmas we give. And I'll be there looking, I say, happy Christmas. And I have no Christmas present. Not once, not twice. But I kept buying. And I stopped buying, I think, when my kids, just before my kids were born. I said to myself, no, I've stopped buying. This is the Christmas I used to have without my mom. So when my mom was around, was different, because I would have with my brothers. Yeah, that was different. Then in the end, what I did what we would do at work. We would go and have so many of us. Let me say we're 20. We put the 20 names in a something, hat or something, and we pick. So whichever person you pick, that's the present you're going to buy. So at least everybody there has got a present, which is a good thing. So even at home, like, because at one time we had a party, we had a Christmas party with both three families. So we're over 20. So buying 20 presents, I said to myself, it's going to be too much. And they agreed. So I organized it. And so we had it's called a Secret Santa. So we had everybody a Secret Santa, including the little ones. For example, Jeremiah picked, and whoever Jeremiah picked for, I bought. And whoever picked me, their parents bought. So I remember one of them was my godson. He picked me. And he was like, I said, don't tell anybody. So he wasn't going to tell the parents because Auntie Jackie said I shouldn't tell anybody. They said, you have to tell us because we have to buy her the present. So, but it was lovely. That Christmas was lovely as well. We had a lovely time. We went there on the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, 22nd, 23rd, and we didn't leave until 27th. But you can imagine, I don't know, Connie, maybe you can also understand this. You can imagine, you know, when people come in your home, and this person has got a 3-bedroom house, and all of you are like sleeping here, sleeping bags and everything. Kids sleep as late as they want. They wake up as late as they want. And when they wake up, we have prepared. That was a lovely Christmas. I enjoyed that. The other Christmas I enjoyed is when I was like, we were in like, I was outside London. I hadn't moved actually outside London. So I'd moved out. We were outside London in one of our relatives' houses, and they were not there actually at that time. So it was me, my brother, my sister, and our families. Oh, it was lovely. I cooked the storm, and I hope they enjoyed themselves because I enjoyed myself. So each Christmas that I've had with my children since my children were born, I have enjoyed myself. Each one. Even the one in Uganda where our turkey almost kufubad, and because the gas ran out, I enjoyed myself. Abu Bakari, hello Abu Bakari, you look beautiful from Italy. Hi, how is Italy? How is everything there? Abu, I saw something which made me so sad. In Lampedusa, the 11-year-old girl who was on a boat, and she's the only one who survived, and for 3 days she clung to a rubber ring, I think. So I don't know. Have you heard of that story? Please, let's pray for the little girl. She's lost her parents, her siblings, everybody. She's by herself in Italy. So let's pray for her. I don't know. Have you heard of the story, Abu? And how are you preparing for Italy? Rome maybe should be really like woo, because yeah, being the Catholic country, I don't know how are you preparing. And does it feel so commercialized, or is it just like normal? I can't remember if I've had the best Christmas. Really, Lynn, even when you're little. I'm sorry, even when you're little. So apart from when I'm grown up with my kids, my other Christmases, which were really good, were like when I was little and we were in Chisoro. So Kaval, I didn't have the best Christmas because I grew up in Chisoro. So in Chisoro, we would all go to my grandma's, and then from there, I would go to my mom's uncle, who's like my granddad, the dad's brother. And if we were, after that, we'll then go from different homes. So you can imagine each home you go to, you're eating, you're drinking soda, and it was like, oh, to me, that was it. Of course, then I'd have new clothes, a dress, a shoe, and I had long hair, and I have new pieces in my hair. So it was beautiful. I used to love that. I can see little birds coming in my chicken coop. I thought I had made it bird proof. They'll be bringing me diseases. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. So Lynn, Connie to inspire us on returning back home. I'm Malawian. Connie, hi. Listen, honestly, Connie, the only thing I can say to anybody who wants to relocate, and I keep saying it, and I'll never stop saying it, to make sure you have something that can give you a little bit of income when you're home. Either something from UK or from Malawi before you come. Because personally, I didn't have that, and I didn't have that. I had the opportunity, and in Uganda, it was both. Here in the UK, it was lost. So because they are lost, and I had, you know, when you're, how can I say it? You know, when you're set to do something, and it was all set, and then it goes, they pull the rug from your legs. So it all went. But in spite of that, I had to come because of my health. I am, of course, now starting afresh, doing this, and it is not easy. Lynn, come on, say it. It's not easy. However, listen, we manage slowly by slowly. I can't believe a year has ended. I never thought I could finish a year here, because I was like looking, how am I going to manage? By day, I see that JJ wants milk. I'm able to get money for milk. I remember in the UK, I never used to buy like things one by one. I would buy in bulk, like buy, for example, like here they buy milk like 2,000 shillings each. So I would go, I'm like, you know what? When I go there, I'll buy like 5 cartons, like of 24, and I'll pack them there. Soap, I would have about 3 or 5 packets of washing up soap there, washing up liquid group there. So that's how I used to living. So living this precarious life, not knowing when the next man is coming in, is like, whoa. So what do I encourage my brothers and sisters who want to come down here, who want to come to relocate back to Africa? Have that in mind, at least something. And personally, I'm not old enough to have a pension in the UK, so there's no pension, so nothing. So if you have your pension, if you have got something else which is bringing you money, literally, honestly, you can manage here. It will be good. So Priska Vlogs Uganda. Hi, darling. How are you? Are you a YouTuber? And if you are, please let our Lynn know. She's our how do you call it? Is admin? You know, people who can comment and contact, put things on on this live. Yeah, Lynn is one of them. So please, make yourself known so Lynn can connect you, and we subscribe to each other's channels. Yeah, we help each other. Christmas present, who knows? What can I say? So, Connie, it's a process and together. Yes, definitely. It's a process. Moderator, come on, Lynn. Thank you very much. Moderator. So Lynn is our moderator. Please, let's like the live, and let's get ourselves known. Lynn is also a content creator, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. On the road to 15K. You know what? Imagine, Lynn, your Christmas present. Wake up in the morning and you're 15K. Let me see how many subs we need to get 15K. How many do we need, Lynn, to get 15K? So anybody who's not subscribed to Lynn's channel, I don't know if there's anybody here live, but if you're watching and it's past the live, please subscribe to Lynn's channel. Lynn, are you able to put your link there, please? Let me see. I want to see Lynn's channel to see how what? I want to see how many she has. Come on, Lynn. Where are we? Subscribers. Lynn is there. Lynn. So Lynn has got 13.7. We can get at 15, It's easy. Okay. Let's first get at 14 then. So Abdu saying, powerful message about getting something that will bring income. That's what gives us confidence to relocate to Nigeria. Come on, please do. And there's a lady I saw from Nigeria, Abdul, and she was talking about how she relocated to Nigeria without anything much. And she was telling me, she was not telling me, but saying, I don't have a car. I'm going on public transport. I don't think she has a house, but she said the stress of you living in the UK and the lifestyle, she couldn't take it anymore, and she's gone as she is. So almost, I think I related to her. So I think she went the way I went. I wouldn't advise that personally, unless you're really, really struggling. That's what I'm saying, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. So please hear me out. If you're still able to get something like something to build in the UK, in Uganda or Africa, and you can put on a little bit of rentals, start a little bit of business, you can leave something back home. Try and do that before you come. However, the disclaimer is, if you're struggling the way I was struggling, because it was between a hard rock and a deep blue sea, that's where I was. Yeah. Have a look and deep breath. Yeah. So if you're struggling to manage because of so many things in the UK abroad. Abroad, they say Japada. In Nigeria, they say Japada. And I think the same. So if one is struggling to manage in the UK, you're struggling with your with managing, and some of us don't have documents and you're struggling so much. And some people don't have documents and they have got so much more here. Please, if you're in that situation, come back and develop what you have here, especially if you, like, the kids have grown, you really don't have like any school fees to pay and everything. Come back when you still can. Some of us are going to be waiting until we are enabled even to manage and come when we're like crawling, and then we don't even enjoy what you've been putting up here. So come back. If you can't and you want to stay there, it's okay as well. Listen, each their own. So Mama Lynn, that's my, please guys, anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, I think most people here came from your channel Lynn to mine. So Japada, you're going to Japada, homo. Abdu, you see, I know a bit of Nigeria. So I think most of us here are Lynn Zabu's product. But if you're not Lynn Zabu's product and you've come to my channel and Lynn is new to you, please kindly subscribe to her. She's a lovely girl. Listen, she keeps me going. So you're going to Japada very soon. Guys, what Japada means, you see, Japada means return to your home country. I go Japada home myself, Abdul. I Japada home. So don't Japada without, you can Japada without a plan if things are bad, especially, like I say, if one has got no legal papers to stay in the UK. Oh, and there's a gentleman who, some of them who come, another lot of people, Christmases, people who are on their own, and they are like those people with no legal papers. Oh my goodness me. We had a few of them and they would come and spend Christmas with us. Oh, I would feel so bad. They live in one room, literally one room. And so Christmas, if everybody has gone to their families and you're in that one room, you're going to be there by yourself. Literally. We become so comfortable in the diaspora and we forget to plan back home. Yeah, we can do that. So my first years there, I never thought I'd come back home. My first few years there. Because when I went there and I saw the lights and everything, I'm like, who's going to go back to Uganda? And I remember I'd come from Kabadi. Kabadi lights were like, gee, I said, no, who's going to Kabadi? But later on, I started feeling, I started not feeling at home in where I was. I never used to feel at home. Like here, I definitely feel at home. Like I was saying the other day, I don't know who I was telling somebody, I'm like, even if I'm by myself, I don't feel that loneliness. There's a deep loneliness which like goes to the core. When I was in the UK, I don't feel that. I can feel a bit, I'm a bit lonely, but then I walk out and meet someone and talk. But I don't feel that loneliness to the core. Now, in the UK, I can feel lonely, and you get up, go to the park and walk. But even when I'm walking that park, I feel as if I'm by myself. I'm alone. I don't know. And maybe it's only me. I don't know. So what does it say? Hey. Here is hell. We are coming. And Jackie, where are you, darling Priska? Where are you? Let me know. Pure and Holy, thumbs up. Hi, Pure and Holy. How are you? Where are you watching us from? You and Priska, where are you watching us from? YouTube Vibes in Qatar. How is Qatar? What time is it there? And I've just been told you don't celebrate Christmas. UK, they don't celebrate Eid. So maybe it's the same thing. But during Eid, you can tell there's a difference. Yeah. But things are not working out. My sweetheart, I can understand. Qatar of all places, I can understand anybody who's the Middle East. I know somebody who's the Middle East and they are doing so well. So well. But to me, and this person is Uganda, to me, he's the only person I know in the Middle East, personally, who's ever done so well. Others, I know they struggle. So I can understand YouTube Vibes. I'm sorry that that's a struggle. How do you manage? How do you spend your Christmas? Pure and Holy, where are you? You said no, you're not. Pion Holly, where are you? Priska, where are you as well? Let us know where you are. So Abdu, how do you spend your Christmas in America? Which state again? Forgotten the state you're in. Yeah. So that's about it, my dear. So yeah, Christmas. Oh, how am I preparing now? I'll definitely have a bit of my chickens. I'll see if I can get 2 of them. I'm going to the next 10 days. 10 days to Christmas today. Just came to my mind. 10 days to Christmas. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. No, 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 no. Can't remember. Crested crane. Guys, look. Crested crane. That bird you see there, second one's coming, is a crested crane. Look at that. That's my son coming. That's a crested crane. I wonder if that's why they spend the night. I think they do, you know. Because every morning hear that. You can sit and not can't. I don't know what I mean by that. It's not just you, it's most people. We feel so lonely. We can't sit indoors. I'm just come back. Connie says it's not just you, it's most people. We feel so lonely. You can't sit indoors by yourself all week without going out and no one will notice. Yes, Connie, it's true. It is totally true. So Connie says you can sit and not, yeah. Abdu says, Florida, we just cook and have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy, Abdu. Connie, there's a relative, Elma Vincent. Hi. It's just inbuilt loneliness. Yes, I don't understand what it is. Just inbuilt. It's just like to the core. It goes to your soul. Oh my goodness me, I just don't understand it. So being out by yourself. Connie, there's a gentleman who I know. I didn't know them personally, but I knew their cousin and their in-laws. This gentleman died for 3 months. 1, 2, 3. 3 months in the house. And nobody found out. 3 months. Power's gone. Put for me, Papa. This up. 3 months, nobody knew. By the time they found out, his bones had dried. But he was in a flat, not even in the house by themselves, in a flat. So really, and here, I don't remember that somebody has died for that long and nobody knows. However, there's a family whom I know, again, I don't know them, but when you say, oh, how can I say, oh, Lynn, and yeah, like that. So these are the family as well. Wi-Fi. Anna Getty, he says, greetings from Chicago, but I'm from Ghana. I love watching your videos. How is big boy Jeremiah? So Jeremiah is fine. He's home. He's asking me, Mom, what are we doing for Christmas? So I said some things just before I came last year, and in those things I had a Christmas tree. Because I had come here and seen how expensive Christmas trees are, you mean artificial Christmas trees. So there are 17 boxes, they all got lost. So long story. So this year, when I was there for a few months, I was looking for one. Again, it was a bit expensive, so I didn't have enough money, so I didn't buy a Christmas tree. But I thought I'm going to come to Uganda and get these fresh ones. We have looked for a fresh Christmas tree here, but though I have not asked other people, I'm going to ask around, and we can't find any. And I've got Christmas decorations. So he kept saying, Mommy, it's the 15th. Mommy, where's our Christmas tree? Bless him. So I thought I'm going to go out there, look for any tree, cut it, put it in a pot, and I'll do a fake Christmas tree. So he's here waiting to decorate his Christmas. Bless him. Connie, he says so. That's what it is, Anna. That's Amma. That's how JJ is. Connie, yes, I've had such stories. So sad. Yes, so sad. Once my children reach 18 years, I'm relocating back home. Yeah, at least. But plan, pure and holy. Plan. I won't be here in elderly homes. Plan, darling. Plan in terms of put something to give you an income. Personally, I've said it so many times. I would have loved to have in this compound 3 or 4 2-bedroom houses, but they told me they can't fit. I've come here and like, who are you lying to? Of course they can. So even if it had been 4 single rooms, I would be getting income from those 4 single rooms. Like I have this and I have another 4 single rooms. I wouldn't have minded because I'd be getting an income from here. Because here, the village I'm in Wakiso, a 2-bedroom house goes for 650k, which is about, how much is that? About 170 pounds. Yeah, so that's not bad. So if I could have 170 pounds every month, it is not, oh, but it is really, it pushes you. Yeah. So I won't be here in elderly homes. I would rather not be in elderly homes there. Personally, I wouldn't. However, if I'm not in Uganda when I'm old and I'm in UK, I don't want to be in my own house. No, put me in a care home any day. I don't want to be in any house by myself, to be visited 4 times a day. And before I'm visited 4 times a day, I'm going to be there and they have to do their care plan, have to go and ask for funding panel, attend 20 minutes. And then if they come and they find me standing up, oh, she's improved. She can now stand. Maybe that's the only day I can stand that day. And you have to prove your worth for them to support you. Ingaha. Put me in a care home any day, because in a care home, not everybody will be mean. Yes, you meet some mean people, you meet some racist people, but not all of them. And in these days, most of people are not from, we are the same. So you meet, you can, no, I wouldn't. JJ, get me a jump or something. It's a bit chilly. Can you believe it's chilly now? It was raining earlier. So, yeah, 7 people, 7 likes. Thanks, my people. Thank you. So, yeah. And again, Christmas in the elderly homes is much more fun. And by the way, that's why sometimes I used to like to work on Christmas days and just go home in the evenings, because you'd go there Christmas Day, you go in the morning, you get the elderly up. Happy Christmas. You've got your bonnet, your Christmas hats on, and your Christmas, they're singing Christmas songs. We have a Christmas breakfast with them. We have a Christmas lunch. I just love Christmas lunch. Turkey, stuffing, roast potatoes, Brussels sprout. I love it. And gravy. That I miss. However, I love to have my pilau, my chapatis here as well. So yeah. I have started to tell my children to go for, honestly, people, forgive me. This network is on and off. Sorry. And I didn't want to leave just like that. But what can we do? We manage as we can. We are 9 people now. Who has joined us? So it's boring. I work with them all. Them all is boring. So, hold on. You mean the elderly is boring? Yeah. Oh, quite a few of us left. I know the network was bad. That's why we had to leave. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. JJ. I want to jump. I sent him, I think. Oh, maybe he posted on the internet as well. I tried to limit his use on the phone. So when I allow him to get the how they call it, when I hotspot him, he's like, yeah. Okay, with the internet, I went to high school in 1980s. There wasn't internet. We did okay. When did it? Because when you say 1980s, that's when I went to school as well. This is jail prison. If sometimes it feels like that, yeah, it feels like a jail prison sometimes. It's as if you can't escape. You know what? You know when you're free to go, nobody's holding you. Nobody's holding in the UK. Nobody's holding in America. Nobody's holding in the diaspora. But you know when you feel as if sometimes you're stuck, you can't leave? Yeah, sometimes I used to feel like that. I'm like, I'm stuck. I can't leave. Internet. When did we have our internet? It came so much in the 90s. Yes, didn't it? Yeah. But it's as if we've never been without internet. JJ, can you give me a jumper, please? Yeah, or a cloth. I want to leave because I don't want to leave you guys with I still want to chat. Let him bring me the jumper. What is he doing? So yeah, so Jeremiah, when Jeremiah gets internet, 3 times I called and you don't bring it.
Mommy, I was
No, you're not. Mhm. There we are. That's all I need. Just to like take off that bit of a chill. That's all I need. That's it. And I'm done. Hmm. When it goes on there, it's so bright, and it's not this bright when it goes. But that's all I need. Just take off the little bit of a chill. What am I saying? Yeah, when he gets a lot of rent, my dear, it's decent amount. Um, what do you mean a lot of rent? A lot of rent here or a lot of rent in the diaspora? Or here, a lot of rent. Like if I had had my 4 rooms, honestly, to me, if I was to, what would I do differently? 3 years now, what would I do different from here? That, and the more I would have done the 3 rooms, and there would have been 3 self-contained rooms, like studio flats, 3 of them or 4. Then myself, I had wanted to own a 2-bedroom house. Yeah, but it is what it is. We move on with what we have. We move on with what we have. So a decent, yeah. Oh yeah, you mean a decent rent? Yes, decent rent. I couldn't believe it because it's the village. I was like, wow, it's a village. But I know somebody who has got the same plot like me, has got 3 houses there, and they all go for 650. Yes, 650 or 550. Either 650 or 550, if I'm not mistaken. But that's how much they go for. And she didn't live there. She has her house. She has her house a mile away from here, headed towards town. She's ripping, yeah. And we're getting quite a few people here. Maybe do Airbnb. Yes, I can do Airbnb, and I can do them in those 2 rooms. I don't know if you can see them here. Those 2 rooms. That's what I'd wanted one to be as a boys' quarters, another one to be like an Airbnb. But yeah, it's just about Abdi's married, Lynn. Abdi's married. Abdi's married, darling. He's married, and the wife is lovely. Hi, Mrs. Abdul. So he's a brother, my Nigerian brother. So pure and holy, yes. I would love to do Airbnb. It is a long-term plan, and I would sooner have that done completely, finished completely, than before even my house. But yeah, just looking for funds to do that. First finish that. At the moment, I've put chickens in instead of it staying empty, because for almost a year I stayed empty. Yes, both of us have got grandchildren. Oh, my blessed Lane. So yeah, so once I get enough funds, I'll do that. I'll do actually both of those rooms. I'll do a bit Airbnb in both of those rooms. Yeah, start from there, because an Airbnb here, there's one I had seen. There's one I went to with UG Connect. It was beautiful. The lady has got 3 floors. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. 2-bedroom houses. Beautiful. Anybody who wants to come to Uganda and wants a beautiful place near town, well done, 24/7 internet, electricity, hot water, please let me know. I can link up with UG Connect and you go to that Airbnb. If anybody wants something which is down market, not as there's hot water, it's a single room, it's not as brilliant as the one for UG Connect. If you want that one there, I can also connect you to that one. There's one in Bukoto, one in Namugongo, and Bukoto is closer to town. It's nearer. I liked it. So for 100K, you can, for $22 a night, you can go into this 1-bedroom house. Not bad as well. So if anybody wants that, I can connect you. Meanwhile, myself, I'm gonna work hard. When I get money, I can go and do that. Get those 2 rooms done into Airbnb, and then eventually, yeah, move on to something else. Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, that's the plan for Airbnb, and who knows, I can even add on another room here. because really with Airbnb you don't need so much. You just add another room here. Yeah, you get 2 rooms. You know, I hurt myself yesterday when I was cooking for the chicks. We were doing. Ah, do you know when you have like maize and you're doing this to them? No, it's good. You're like taking off the ebicholi, and you're doing this to them. How do you call it? Lane too should do so. Yes, I think Lane has got that. That's the idea as well. Both of us have got that idea. But the finances, pure and holy, with Lynn especially, for her, I think if she could get, because her house is almost done, the moment she gets some little bit of money, she's really ready to go for that Airbnb, and to, like, again, single studio flat, self-contained on the side. She's ready to go. Lynn, I should do. Lynn, she's saying should do the Airbnb in your house, and I know that that had been the plan, unless I'm mistaken. And if I am, please correct me if I'm wrong. As you are retiring, we'll support your Airbnb when we visit. Please, yes, please come, Abdul. And by the time you retire, you guys, by the time you can, the Airbnb will be ready. Please come. Yes, I'll do it. So you never know. I don't know how many years you're going to retire. The Airbnb will be ready by then. Yes, definitely. So yeah, and but you said you're retiring to Nigeria as well. JJ, put the lights. Okay. This boy. Yeah, that's it. Jumper, I have to go home 3 times. Lights, twice. I remember my mom would tell me once, Jackie, Manjimani, is your college? Jacqueline. Ho. When I hear Jacqueline, I know. So this one here, JJ, 3 times. Now, JJ twice. He's a good boy, the man. We are retiring Nigeria next March. Oh, you know what, Abdul? Let me work towards that. And if you're in Nigeria next March, and you come to Uganda, Lynn and I are ready to come to Nigeria. Show us around. Yes, Abdul? Lynn, you're ready to go to Nigeria? We have a brother there. And you know, he's set up himself, and I think you did say you set up yourself. Please set yourself up. Get something in before you leave in Nigeria, you know, in America. Please, I encourage anybody. I don't want to see any brother or sister of mine coming here and struggling. It's because when you come here and you struggle, people are so tempted to go back, to return back home, and I really wouldn't want that. You know, somebody has asked me, don't you get tempted to go back home? And that's a topic for another day. But quickly, when I've been there, that noise up there, I've been there times, and there's nothing in like no petrol, and even if I have to go on the bus, there's no problem. I can go on the taxi and go. But it's the practicalities of it. By the time I leave here to go to take the child to school, and it is the practicality of it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So the thoughts can never stop lingering, never. But I keep thinking, look at the bigger picture. Why did you return? I keep doing that all the time. Why did you return? Let me go take a shower, my love. I feel a bit, oh, sorry, sweetie. Thanks for being here, my sweetheart. Thank you. Thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the support. Yeah, hope you get better. I'll talk to you soon. Take Mururuza bitter leaf. It helps. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that noise, as if people are struggling. I don't know what it is. So yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, being tempted to go back. I have in the past, not the past. They linger, thoughts linger. Go back. But I look at the bigger picture. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? So that keeps me going. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? It keeps going. Otherwise, the only challenge in Uganda is healthcare and security, but God is good. Pure and holy, you're right. So in terms of healthcare, it is true. But sometimes I keep saying, you know, my mom died from the UK. She died, we came and buried her from here. I've got people who had, like, you and well, they had illnesses. They were so bad off before my mom died, and they're still here. And I thought really my mom would, like, because she's in the UK, she's gonna survive. Literally, I was so. Then with my dad, he recently died, but he was in one of the best hospitals in Uganda. He had gone to Nairobi and everything. He died. So that has given me courage to know that, you know what, Lord, please preserve my life for the sake of my son, because I'm the dad and the mom. Please preserve. But even if I'm in the UK, I know that I can die. Of course, it's much easier to get, you know, when you're unwell, to get medication, especially when you go in the system. But also remember, pure and holy, that before I came back, one of the reasons that I was like, I had been having a bit of pains here and here, and I went to hospital, and I told them I was like this. I had pains, you know, like some of my health issues, and they said, "Oh yeah," and some of them were like really, really like sensitive areas, and sensitive like parts of my body, and I thought that they would jump. They didn't. So I went to the hospital in, I think it was either Feb or March. Went to hospital, and when I had gone for a procedure. While I was under that procedure, they found out that something about my other, you know, part of my body that was not working so well. That was in April. I waited until this year. They were giving me an appointment. Until this year. And I had been there waiting. When I went back this time, I pushed and pushed. They only gave me an appointment this year. So sometimes as well, it doesn't work in that sense. And then with security, I was talking to one of my relatives there, and she was walking the market. She goes, "Oh, I've got to put the phone down because they are grabbing phones these days." I'm like, "But that's what we do in Uganda. They grab phones if you can't go like that." But it is relative these days, so it's not as bad as it used to be. I can drive at 10 o'clock to my house, and I'm in the village, and by myself, I can. And I remember that when I used to live in the UK, I used to live like at one time, I used to live like in Red Hill, Surrey. I would drive, but I would be afraid. So again, that's relative. So when you're going to come, be encouraged, and, you know, be of good courage and be encouraged. Yeah. My children got very sick once I came back to Uganda, but this time I have to have a plan very well. I can imagine quite a few people, even one of my very good friends, when they came here, the son was unwell. I don't know if you remember one of my videos, the first one. JJ had typhoid and malaria at the same time. This boy was hot. Then I had also my one of my other younger relatives here. He was so unwell, and the temperature was not going down, and we didn't know what it was, and we had to drive him to another facility. They found out what it was, and you know, he was cured. So you're right, healthcare is not the best, but I think, to me, I say to myself, because I'm slightly not as stressed, I'm not as straight as I was when I was in the UK. I'm eating well, I'm sleeping well. It has like balanced it up in terms of my health, yeah. But I can imagine when you have 6 children, it's like so scary, and yeah, it will be so scary for you and stressful, definitely. Yes, that waiting is being long, but in Uganda, once you have no money, no treatment. True. Once you have no money, no treatment. But I was saying myself, like my dad, I went on GoFundMe the day he died, because we were paying 10 million for him a day. 10 million. And I said to myself, because I have no money, but my relatives, my brother, my siblings, the money was running out, and went through relatives, and we couldn't get enough money from them. I said, I'm going to go for GoFundMe, and I did. I went on GoFundMe, and then he died. But JJ, Eh? Mugabe, leave. Leave it because I'm still here. They're touching the alarm and it's going to make noise. Yeah. So healthcare, you're right, sense, but I had to weigh up things. And I said, well, you know what? What is making me ill in the UK is being in the UK. The stress of the UK, the environment of the UK was making me ill. So that's why I, worked out and said, let me come back. In terms of security, once you have your lighting, you put your cameras, which are God help me, I want to get cameras. You've got your security. You can see our fence. I don't know if you can see, it's so dark now. Yeah, look at the fence there. That's the fence we have. We have that fence. And if once I get money, I'll put light on the fence itself. It becomes a bit more secure. Yeah, it becomes a bit more secure. But even now, when I went to the UK this time, I went into one of the NHS facilities, pure and holy. Each and every corridor had a bed, and there was a nurse allocated to look at. They call them the corridors. Who's on the corridors? I could hear them saying that. Each and every facility had, each and every corridor had a bed, and there was somebody there who was there for over 24 hours. And because me, I went in with such, with the high, I was high priority. I was moved next to nurse station, but people would be coming. So where I was, I had the 3 beds, and we had another 2 beds. Like at the bottom of my bed, there was another bed. I was like, okay, I was treated. I cannot fault it. I was treated, but because I went in, I was high emergency to have gone there. But I went to the UK. I was okay when I went, but when I got there, just like that, boom, things became worse. I ended up in hospital for 2 days. So to me, I said to myself, the environment is not working for me. So let me go. So we are 8 people now, and we're only 7 likes. Let's just give a like, just there. Yeah, please give it a like. Yeah. So, pure and holy, what are you planning for Christmas? Of course, you've got children. I can hear you're going to spend with your children. And which area are you, by the way, in? Which area of abroad are you in? Yeah. So, me, I'm here, just nothing much. Christmas is there. Chicken, matoke, cabbage, dodo, the normal. Yeah, I would have loved to do a turkey, but I don't have enough gas. When I have my biogas, or if I can have like 2 spare gas cylinders, then I will do a turkey. I'll do a turkey, but we're gonna do chicken, maybe some meat, roast some meat. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, have I been on for long? Should I say see you soon? And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Really, thanks for keeping me company. I've been on for over an hour. Thank you very much. It feels so much. It feels so good that you've been here with me all this time. Merry Christmas if I don't hear from you, but definitely I'll come back. So yeah, I'll definitely come back. So Merry Christmas, and yeah, have a good night. It is 7, good 7:10 here. So yeah, take care. Abdul, take care. Love to your wife and the family. Everyone, take care. Blessings and blessings. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Switch off.